All right. Man, dude, this is delicious.
I know.
This is so good.
Yeah.
I could do this all night long. I wish it would last forever. That's good.
Berries.
Oh, hey guys. Welcome to Thrive Live. Sorry we were late. We were just so consumed with eating this delicious cobbler that we forgot we were here. So, no, really, we had some tech difficulties, but
Yeah. And time difficulties.
time. That's a big one. I think I just want to keep eating this, though, so you can talk.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Tell them what this is.
Yeah.
Tell them the story behind this.
Okay, that's fine. Well, it was my 1-year anniversary yesterday. Married for 1 whole year.
Congratulations.
Huge milestone, I know. Catching up to you and Jessica.
That's right.
No, not really. But it was super exciting, and it was really fun. We just had a good day, and made this homemade cobbler and got some good old-fashioned Tillamook Marionberry ice cream. It was really good.
I think,
Sorry you guys can't have any, but you can just enjoy how delicious it looks.
seriously, we should have taken a picture so we could show it full screen. But I think we're going to make this a thing where we just eat, and you guys need to guess what we're going to eat to kick off Thrive.
Yeah,
I think that's a great way to start.
I think so too. I enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll get down to business. Man, I hope you guys are having a great week. The rain, I know, came in a little bit, so that's always kind of rough. I like the sunshine.
Yeah. Nice
that
sunny
heat.
weekend, though.
That's right. It's
Yeah.
going to get nice.
It was awesome.
But yeah, so tonight we have a few fun things. Of course, like promised last week, we have our Amazon Wheel of Fortune, which Andrew will show you. He renamed it, but I'll let him reveal
good
that
name,
later when we actually show who gets that prize.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about it personally. And then otherwise, I think we have, I don't think we have many announcements.
Only a couple. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. The first is a relaunch event that we're going to be having as soon as we can all gather back here. Looking forward to that, starting to plan some things for that. So make sure to keep it in your brain that once we get back, we're going to do something big, and to think of people who you can invite to bring to that, because it's going to be awesome. And so we're going to nail out some details for that, and it'll be fun.
absolutely. Other than that, we hope that we know we haven't done a group Bible study in the Bible app, but some of you I know did your own, which was awesome, and I hope you're continuing to do that. If not, I think we'll try to launch some more options here in the next week.
Yeah.
To have those for you guys. Just I know it helps sometimes to have that reminder and accountability, because we really hope that you guys are plugging in and during this time and living out faith and being Thrive, not just just kind of cruising along on cruise control. So.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, get in your Bible. We'll send out some plans. We'll be helpful. Kickoff event. We're going to make sure we have a party. It's gonna be
Huge.
awesome. Huge.
Huge party.
That's right. So with that, we're going to kick off. We played Telephone Pictionary.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Let me see if I got that title slide for us.
By the way, I want to preface this that there are, I think, several major up-and-coming artists that
very nice.
I think you might be able to see at the Salem Art Museum pretty soon.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. I might go post these myself, actually. Just take some tape, put it on the wall.
Nice. So I think what I'm going to have to do here is turn off our little... There we go. All right. Telephone Pictionary. Here it is, everybody. Just what you've been waiting for. So Andrew kicked everything off with a sentence. So tell us what that sentence was, Andrew.
Okay, so the original statement was Elvis Presley playing basketball,
That's right.
and I think it took an interesting turn.
Yeah, so just so you know what's happening here, we wrote a sentence. We send it to a student or a leader. They have to draw a picture going off this sentence.
Correct.
And then we take that picture, send it to somebody else, and they have to write a sentence off the picture.
Yes.
So it goes alternately like that. So we're going to see
Yes.
if we end up with the same story, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's first highlight our first contestant. And again, this week, we talked to our leaders to get some nice things to say about each of these people. And so I like this part. And if you want to switch back to maybe so they can see us, so they're not just looking at the screen. So we're highlighting Ash first. She draws our first picture.
Yeah.
And so when we talked about Ash, a few things stood out that we wanted to give you some shout outs for because you're awesome, all right? But these are some of the words that your leaders used to describe you, okay? They said compassionate, strong, thoughtful, you're empathetic, you're brave and real, just honest, and you're artistic, and we're gonna get to see that here in a second. You ask really good questions, and you try to find out the answer, which is pretty awesome. So with that, let's see her drawing come to life. I got kind of cropped. You'll see the final product here in a second. All right, so I apologize for that getting cut off. This is the final product. That's the drawing that she made right there, all right? And then Alitris, she was the next one to get that picture.
Yeah. Alitris took this picture, and I sent it to her, and she described it as a boy who sings but also plays basketball, which I think is a fair description.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It almost looks like he's wearing a hat.
It does. She was trying to go for the hair, the Elvis hair, which I thought was good if you know what it's there.
That is definitely a great description of the Elvis hair, for sure.
That's awesome.
But as far as Alitris goes, we asked leaders around, and they had some great things to say about you too, Alitris. And what they had to say was that you have a big heart, you are really honest, and you're not afraid to reach out and love people, and you really are one of those people who is just super welcoming to others, and you're a super hard worker, and you dedicate yourself to what you do and make sure it's the best that it can possibly be. So, leaders had some good things to say about you. We appreciate you.
Very true. Yeah. Appreciate how you stepped in and helped doing tech while we were here at Thrive, just your willingness to jump in and serve. Love that. That's awesome. So our next, that was sent to Jeremiah.
Yes, it was indeed.
And Jeremiah, some nice things leaders pointed about you. They just recognized, I had a few people affirm this in you, but just that you're compassionate, you're caring. They love your sense of your humor, just funny, make people laugh, make people feel happy to be around you, which is awesome. And that you're not afraid to step up to a challenge. And that's something really great. As a freshman, as someone who is stepping into high school, this is a big year, and we've just recognized that growth over the short span that we've been together before all this went quarantine, right? But then we just recognize that you've stepped up this year, all right? And that's awesome to see. And you're really concerned about your example, which is just something a lot of people just aren't aware of, that maturity to recognize that we have influence, and we want our example to be one that reflects Christ. And so that's a great compliment for you, Jeremiah.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's see his drawing come to life. Here it is. His sentence, that was sent to Nate Blaha, all right? And so this was his sentence. He looked at that drawing, and he said, a person singing with a grenade and a lamp. So there it is, a person singing with a grenade and a lamp. I love the turn that we just took. It's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it.
I really, just the thought of someone with a grenade and a lamp, like, I don't know the situation there, but
Right, like,
it's really
what's-
awesome.
The storyline here is just intrigued. I want to read the rest of this
Yeah.
comic, right?
For sure.
That's hilarious. All right, what are some things our leader said about Nate?
Yeah, Nate. A lot of the leaders were saying that you are super sincere. You're a mature person for your age, and in this youth group in general, you're faithful to God and to other people, and you're super caring and enthusiastic. You're very patient and gracious towards others, and you're a super hard worker. I think those are really good qualities, and I really appreciated hearing those things about you and also seeing them myself. Those are great things to make sure you understand that people know about you, and also just make sure to keep cultivating as you
Yeah,
work with others.
absolutely. I mean, Nate, I just say, I mean, you're humble, you're a servant, and honestly, I've appreciated you because you've taken steps just to encourage me, like personally, as a youth pastor. So it's really cool when to have students step into that role, and you've made a difference in my life, just reminding me that what God wants to do in me. And so it's cool, the conversations we've had. I love them. Conversations in the DR, up on the roof, and good times. All right. So who was this sent to next?
So after Nate's description, this particular description was sent to Adele,
All right.
one of our seniors.
That's right. What did our leader say about Adele?
So our leaders say about Adele that she's very hardworking, and she's passionate, and she's a truth seeker. She's someone who wants to know what's real and what's not real, the difference between fake news and true news. And but she's also just super joyful and a bringer of people together, as well as people to thrive, and is just one who people like to hang out around because you're just really happy, and that's an awesome quality to make sure that people feel welcome and people feel like they can be safe around you. And so I've really enjoyed seeing that play out through retreats and H2O and at Thrive on Tuesdays. So definitely really appreciate that in you, Adele.
Yeah. I think when we think of a youth group, you're such a big part of the personality I want in our youth group, of someone to make other people feel welcome and comfortable as new people walk in the door, just having someone that, hey, this is a great place to be. And
Yeah.
it shows through just your attitude and your joy, which is awesome. So,
For sure.
all right, well, let's see her drawing here. There's our grenade holding lamp person, right? So that was sent to Hannah Chapin next, I believe. There it is. What does she say?
So Hannah described this as a man singing, holding a grenade by a lamp. And in the original version, there was a question mark at the end, which I really liked. Like,
That's
I
awesome.
don't even know what this is. It was like,
You're not
is
alone.
this actually
You're not
what's happening right
alone.
now? But
that's fantastic.
props to Adele for definitely, clearly capturing what is a grenade, someone singing, and a lamp. That
right.
is on, apparently.
That carried through. That made the telephone gap. It made the
Yes,
link.
it
That's good.
did. Caleb, what are some things that our leaders were saying about Hannah?
Yes. So Hannah, love having you a part of our group, and just really, I think some of the words that came out was just servant, and that you just have a huge heart for other people, which is amazing. When you can see others around you and just know how to make them feel known and seen. The example on your birthday, you go and you serve others. And that's fantastic. A way, like the time that could be for you, you think of others first. You're a talented musician. Andrew and I have a deal that we're going to get you on stage for Thrive.
Yeah. It'll happen one day.
One day, all right? We're coming for you, because you're a talented musician and singer, and we're excited to get you up there eventually. But you're happy and joyful. Just multiple leaders just recognize just you're someone who brings joy into a room and makes someone just smile just being around you, which is a great characteristic. You're very gracious and think the best of people, which often in our world, that's just not the case. A lot of people don't have that outlook. So to be able to have that positivity and view on others is fantastic.
Yeah, thank you very much for just being that and bringing that into Thrive, even though I know that you and your family are super busy, just not letting that bring you down and taking that personality, taking that just openness, big-heartedness into Thrive is a great thing to have in this space.
Awesome. All right, so that was sent to Frosty. Take it to a leader.
Yes, it was.
And
he did not disappoint.
He did not disappoint. So let's see what he gets for us here. All right. So there it is. There's Frosty's drawing. Before we go on, I'll just give a shout out to Frosty. Man, when I think of leaders I want on my team, he is one that just, man, I hope he never leaves. All right. Frosty, you hear me? You can't leave. You cannot leave.
Yeah.
No.
He's right, because then I'd be alone.
That's right.
I don't want to be alone.
But I mean, Frosty's such a great example for you guys, for me personally, just his servant's heart, willingness to jump in, do his best, just to bring it, and to work hard in life and pursue God and how to be a better man. So high compliments for you, Frosty. Thank you for being on our team. I love it. So this is going to take a bit of a turn here.
It is.
Yeah. So
I think this is kind of where the apple fell off the tree.
it does. It does a bit. So who did we send this to?
So we ended up sending this to Mariah, and unless that's not what you put in there, I don't
Yes,
know.
it is. But I'll wait to show it. What's up? What's 1 year of marriage? What's something that this year that you've learned new or come to appreciate that maybe you hadn't? You've been together a long. How long did you guys date before you got married?
We dated for 3.5 years.
3.5 years. All right, so
Before we got married.
that's a long time.
Yeah.
So sorry to put you on the spot here, but so reflecting on the last year of your marriage, what's something new that you've come to appreciate about Mariah?
That's a hard question. I think that something I've come to appreciate a lot is that she is very thoughtful about things that we do together and how we maintain like each other and our house. She makes sure that we stay like on top of chores and laundry and stuff that we do, which is super good for me. I'm not bad about doing laundry, but I don't always like to clean.
What?
So, but it's a simple thing, but I really think that she is a really good job of being thoughtful about those things, just paying attention to the little things and staying diligent on top of those. And I really appreciate her for that, for keeping me on track for those things, as well as just like helping us, be awesome together.
Nice. Yeah, I think that sometimes that diligence, we get into a groove, but to have that consistency and the willingness, eyes to see, and it's a great thing to have in a partnership, in a marriage. So that's awesome. So again, we're going to take a quick turn here, and this is what she wrote, and this finishes it off. Here is her sentence for Frosty's drawing. Oops, one more. Here it is. Person eating a singing fish with a fruity drink by a lamp.
That's pretty fair.
It's fair.
I don't know what Frosty was drawing with those like squiggly lines coming out of the guy's mouth. I mean, I guess it's supposed
sound
to
waves,
be
right?
sound waves.
I got you,
But-
Frosty.
But it does suspiciously look like a fish.
It does. And in his actual drawing, it looks more like a fish. And in my kind of rendering on the computer, it separates those lines. But
You're right,
In the actual drawing, it really does look like a fish.
It does.
Like I'll vouch for that.
But it's really crazy because it looks like he's stuffing an entire whole fish inside his mouth, or like the fish is jumping in his mouth because his hands aren't even up there.
That is like ultimate multitasking right there. He's eating a fish, singing, drinking a fruity drink, and he turned on a lamp. All right, guys. So that is Telephone Pictionary round 1.
Yes.
I think it's a fun one. I think we'll bring that back.
As in, there's going to be more than one round.
That's right. We already have it starting, so
Yes.
we just need your help, all right? So either if you want to be a part of this, text us because we just
Please.
recognize, man, you guys are hard to get responses out of. Let me just be real.
Sometimes.
But I get it. You know, you got time just flies by. We're doing your thing. And but I think that was fun. So I think the Whisper Challenge will be back.
Yes, that one was really fun.
This Telephone Pictionary will be back. Those are some fun games.
Yeah.
So how are we going to determine a prize from that? Because we had multiple entrants. It wasn't like a contest. So how do we determine a winner for this?
Well, I think I got something good here to help us out. I brought along a magical hat of sorts.
Nice.
And inside this magical
wait.
hat.
Who can tell us in the comments where this hat came from in Thrive lore? Where did this come from?
It's a
What
famous
event?
hat.
All right. So we'll come back to that because I'll let the comments come in. But where does this hat come from? What's its origin? And then continue on. Sorry.
Yes, so inside this magical hat of mystery and wonder, there are some. I wish there was some like personal effects of each person. That would be really fun. But no, there's just names, and we shall draw names from the hat, and whoever I draw out of the hat shall receive a mystery prize from the wheel, which shall be named shortly.
Nice.
Are we ready for that? Are we ready to draw this?
Yeah, draw away, man.
Okay, here we go. I cannot see.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
Shuffle, shuffle. It is Adele.
Adele is our winner. Lucky winner for our.
I don't know if you can see that.
There it
It
is.
says Adele.
So give me 1 second, Andrew. I'm pulling up. We're going to preview our prizes here
Ooh.
just to give you an idea
like
what is on this wheel of amazingness before we go spin it.
Amazingness is a relative term.
No, it's amazing. All right. It is amazing. So let me pull this up. Here it comes. All right. So the first option we have, again, so this, I was perusing Amazon. There's some fun stuff on there, wacky
excited.
stuff. But so your first chance is going to be to win. Oh, let's make sure the output's. Oh, there it is. All right. A bacon-scented mustache. I mean, who doesn't want that?
That's. I don't even know what.
I mean, he doesn't even have words right now. It's so amazing.
I guess you could save it for later.
That's right. I don't know if I recommend licking it. You know, it's from Amazon. All right.
If it's fresh out of the bag, maybe it's okay.
All right. This next one makes me think of our leader, Nate. For some reason, if you've ever
Yes.
seen him whip these out, this takes it to a whole new level. But you could win lightsaber chopsticks,
I might actually use those.
right? Now you guys are like, oh, man, you're going to be sending me videos every time I ask because you're going to want to get on this wheel.
Yes. I kind of want to be on this wheel.
Me too. All right. So, this one's one of my favorites, actually. I actually want one of these. So if Jessica's listening, you can put this on my birthday's coming up, June 6th.
Hint, hint.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
This is great. So
Nudge,
this
nudge.
is for when you're in the restroom, okay, just to pass the time. This is toilet putt-putt golf.
Okay, I actually really need this. I need to
Right?
work on my short game.
It's brilliant. Yeah, very short. Oh, man. Just don't sit there too long, okay? It's not healthy. All right, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next
Yeah.
one on the wheel is a hand puppet, a very special hand puppet.
Ooh.
It is a squirrel hand puppet.
All I have to say is don't go near dogs with that.
Oh, man. You guys, I mean, I'm excited for these just to show up your door. I just ask if you win Adele, please send me a picture
Ooh,
of
that's a good idea.
whatever ends up at your door so we can post it and have some fun with this because it's going to be great.
It would be really awesome if like, so say someone won the squirrel thing, if it came like, and there's just a hand sitting outside their
no.
door with the squirrel on it.
Oh, jeez.
That would be an awesome way
Yeah.
to receive a package.
It would be. So, all right. So the next one is just with the rain here. I thought this was fitting, but we got a classic, your umbrella hat.
Yes.
So,
Good for ballpark, good
Yeah.
for walking your dog.
yeah. I mean, no one's out, so you don't have to worry about what people think, right?
Yeah,
You just take a
absolutely.
walk, protect yourself from the rain.
Does it
Good stuff.
spin?
Oh, that's fantastic. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So the last one is my favorite, actually.
Ooh,
You may just
okay.
land on this, and what it means is that it's my choice. So there's things not on the list because I have a pretty big list, extensive list. So I get to think through who wins, and I get to choose a personalized gift that I think best suits you. So
Okay. I hope that nobody lands on that. That's a little scary.
I am very excited.
It gives Caleb way too much power.
So Andrew, why don't you tell us what the rename is, and then I'll go over so we can spin the
Yes, let's do it. So I have renamed this and dubbed this. Do you want me to actually take this up there?
wheel. Yeah, just put it in front of the camera since
Okay.
we don't have it a title graphic.
Perfect. I need to move away from this, but this has become Caleb's Amazonian wheel of misfortune.
Misfortune. There it is. All right, I'm going to dive over and we'll spin the wheel. All right, let's find out what the lucky winner gets this week. Here we go. Still going? Still going? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? It is my mystery choice package showing up hopefully in 2 days. Who knows with our current environment? But you'll have a tailored picked prize from yours truly. All right.
And I have to notify Caleb that it says that we're having trouble connecting to the RTMP, so hopefully it didn't just cut out.
Uh-oh. Are we still
It
live,
did?
people?
Okay. Perfect.
We're still connected. My heart skipped a couple beats there, man. Don't scare
Yeah.
me like that.
Technology. We love it so much.
All right. So before we started kind of late, I know, but in the description of the video, there was a link to a survey. So let me
Yes.
go pull that up, see how many of you guys actually answered that, how many responses. So we got 11 responses. Okay, let me refresh that, make sure that's where we're at. If you have 17, nice. That gives us some good data to work off of.
Good.
So there's a few questions in there, and it's going to kind of set up where we're going tonight. And there's some fun ones in here as well. If you want to take a quick second and go click on that link and add your own input, that's fine. But we're going to dive in, so you don't want to miss what we're doing. So we got enough. So we're just going to review these questions. So what was the first survey question we had, Andrew?
The first survey question we got is the most said word or phrase in your home. And I know for a fact, for some of you, it's crub or crubbis
You are
or
correct.
crub junior.
We have one Crubbis. Only one, though. that
Only
came
one.
in.
Oh, okay,
Yep. So here's some other ones that we got. We said it's fine.
It's
fine. All right. Batman.
Give you one guess who said that.
Nice. We have Batman. Just one word. I guess we love Batman. We got a family that loves Batman. Another
That's
one
fair.
is
That's cool.
y'all.
Y'all.
What's up, y'all? All right.
Did someone
Southern.
move from the south? And I was not aware because that's cool.
That's cool. We have what? Huh? So a lot of confusion in this household, I think. Not very good listeners, maybe. Love. Well, that's awesome. That's a good word. Another one we got was chill in quotation marks. So I'm not quite sure. That could go a couple different routes depending on the annotation or the tone, right?
I have a feeling, I think it's more like chill out, chill, take a chill pill.
We had quiet. Again, Crubbis, I'm sorry. A lot of apologizing happening. It's not a fight worth fighting, right? So sometimes we just don't want to deal with it. And we have to pick our battles sometimes, but maybe getting tired of some fighting going on, being stuck together. Later. So like see you later, or just we're going to deal with this later. I don't know what that is.
Later.
This is one of my favorite. It's too dangerous.
It's too
It's
dangerous.
too dangerous. Thank you for that.
Why is that coming up as the
don't
most common? What are you doing to make "it's too dangerous" come up that often?
That's funny. We got some thrill seekers or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet.
Lighting stuff on fire, pyros.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What was the next question?
Okay. Second question is your family's go-to meal.
All right. Go to a meal.
We know that Caleb and mine is now this cobbler and ice cream.
Yeah, it is. I'll eat this all day. All right. Mexican food: pasta or chicken Caesar salad, stir fry. I had stir fry yesterday with chicken.
Ooh.
It was good.
Yummy.
Tacos.
Tacos,
Foods
of
that
course.
don't have lectins in them.
Lectins.
You guys are like lactose? Is that or lectin? What?
lectins.
Lectin, lactose. That's the same thing, Jessica. Am I right there? Huh? Oh, it's soy.
Soy. Oh.
Good thing my wife's here. Helps
Wow.
me with my culinary knowledge. All right. Then we got spaghetti, burgers, anything for my own heart. Anything. Good answer.
Yeah, that's fair.
Typically, we out to pizza, fried chicken when we are in a pinch. Good call.
I wish family is my family's go-to
Oh,
meal.
I got a correction. Jessica, what is it? It's a protein found in most food, but specifically legumes and some grains.
Legumes.
So, I stand corrected. Hopefully, we've been educated a little bit on lectins. All right,
Nice.
new word for the day. All right, there you go.
Wow. That's
Anything
probably
quick? We
the
got mac
thing
and
that'll
cheese.
Come out of tonight.
Hear it for mac and cheese and another spaghetti. All right, nice. That was just a fun one. We like food. And just, yeah, it's good stuff. We can all connect over food.
Absolutely. Nobody can argue that food is good.
All right, what's our next one?
Okay, a little more serious. Something teenagers and parents fight about.
Ooh, all right, getting real here.
Touchy.
These are all anonymous, so hopefully you were honest when you send these in. I don't know who these are connected to. So first one that came in says, what time to be home? So curfew, pretty much. A lot of fights around curfew. I could see that.
Yeah.
Another one is grades. So get better grades. You got to study better,
Especially if you're homeschooled.
especially if you're homeschooled. No escape.
Yeah.
They know everything. School and grades. Here's a good one. Phone use
Yeah.
and electronics. We'll put
Yep.
that together. So
Absolutely.
expected that one, I think. Usually, I'm guessing they're not complaining that you spend too little time on it.
Probably not. Unless you're skipping out on your Zoom meetings.
That's true. Yeah. Not showing up to life group. All right, talk to your leader. They're having life groups. They're connecting over Zoom
Life groups.
and Discord and other things. So if you need to make sure you're plugged in. All right.
Yes.
Curfews again.
Ooh.
Responsibilities and chore deadlines. Going out with friends. Here's one. Literally everything.
Oh my gosh.
You just say anything.
Wow.
It's fight.
Jeez.
just
That's
the
probably
fight
the
club.
household that's the pick your battles.
Big fight. Or, that's probably, that makes sense. Or it's too dangerous. I don't
Or
know.
it's too dangerous.
No, it's not.
or maybe chill.
All right. Responsibilities, power struggles, when to leaving, and privileges. So thanks for those are good ones, guys. That's going to help us moving forward.
Yeah.
And thanks for being honest. So what's the next one?
Next thing is something siblings fight about.
Ooh. So getting a little more detailed, a little different when we're talking to parents. So what is it when we talk siblings? First one is food. So I don't know if there's like a scarcity, like who gets to eat. I hope that's not the case. But maybe the snack, who get what snacks. If you put something in the fridge and they
Yes.
eat it,
Oh my
ooh,
gosh.
smack down. All right. Clothes, arguing over clothes. So if you're sharing
Yes.
clothes, fight over
I
that.
never had that issue because it was just me and my sister, but I've seen it happen a lot.
Yeah. Fighting over who is the prettiest.
It's definitely Caleb.
Oh, thanks. MySpace. MySpace. You guys even know what
MySpace.
MySpace is?
I don't even have a MySpace.
No, it's two words. MySpace / get out. So they're intruding on your bubble. Get out. All right. So I hear you. Politics. All right. Taking turns. Again, we have an everything. I'm guessing it's the same one that fights with everything with their parents. Sometimes fight with my sister about, and then they just left us hanging. I don't know what you're fighting about. I guess I didn't leave enough room in the answer. Mostly insignificant things, chores, Again, invading your space and your stuff. Oh, we have a couple, literally everything.
Oh.
We do have one nothing, though. And I'm going to say you're an only child,
That's probably true.
right?
I could see that.
Trick answer.
Trick answer.
Technology, who made what mess, who's better at something. So,
Who
yeah,
made what mess?
for those of you who
Yeah.
have siblings, I'm sure you identify with all or most of those.
Yeah. I can remember specifically an intense argument I got into with my sister about Twister.
Ooh,
It
got
ended
heated.
physically and is not good.
Broken limbs, I hope.
You hope.
No broken limbs, I hope.
Oh no, broken. Okay.
Not that cold hard. All right, what next question? Almost done.
Next question. The most stressful thing about being a teenager.
All right, so this one I'm really curious to see what our answers are. I was hoping to see. So, most stressful thing where you guys feel the most stress. You guys watching, this is what you feel stressed about. So, responsibilities, an increase of responsibilities. All right, I get that. So, as you approach college, grades, school, getting a job, you just feel the responsibilities growing. Having multiple expectations placed on you. So, managing. You got expectations from school, from parents, from, whatever activity or sport or extracurricular or here at youth group. I mean, we have expectations. Like, we pile on you from all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grades and the pressure. Yep, I hear you. Acne. That's stressful. No, for real.
Yeah.
I get it. Growing up. Yeah, just the fact that things are changing. Not being able to control things. Yes. Can I get an amen for people who love control?
Seriously.
We love control. I know it. The future. I'm guessing a senior might have written this one.
Yeah.
Or actually, all of us at this point.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting. Frankly, I want to grow up quicker. It upsets me when my parents still treat me like a child. So I don't know how many of you guys identify with that one, but we just want to have our independence and
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah. Especially with like those curfews and other stuff like that. You get into disagreements about with your parents.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
See, we got a couple more futures. Feeling alone. So just, we don't feel like we have friends, that we need to fit in and we don't have that affirmation. That can be tough. And so I definitely hear you there. That could be definitely stressful. What you should watch that is good. So Netflix, Hulu, whatever you watch, like what show do I need to know?
Yes.
What quotes do I need to know?
Seriously.
What's most popular? Staying up with the trends. That's not me. Yeah. You watching anything right now?
No.
Jessica turned on Sabrina from Hulu Plus the other night, which I'd never seen. The original, that is.
The original.
So I've been watching that.
Nice.
Responsibilities and hormones. It's that time. Yep. Being the age when the virus won't affect you as bad. Where the age won't. So that stresses you. Stressful about being a teenager. I thought that might bring relief, but who knows? I don't know where we're coming from there. And again, another expectation one. So, yes, those are serious stressors that we need to be aware of. All right, next one's another good one. A time you'd ask for your parents' advice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just stole your line.
That's okay. It's the only thing I get to do. I can't see the answers.
I know. I tried sharing the results, but it just didn't work. Technology.
Technology.
All right, so a time you'd ask for your parents' advice. I'm just going to read through these quick, okay? How to do your taxes. Wow, you're talking about responsibilities. Or just live independently. If you're ever stuck buying a car, filling out a job application, struggling in a relationship, I don't really ask for advice from them. Okay, that's fair. The future. When you get anxious about something, going to your parents for advice. That's good. I like to ask my parents for godly advice during times that I'm being eaten up from the inside emotionally. Thanks for being real. Yeah. It's important to have people that you can go to for that. So I'm glad you have parents that you feel comfortable asking those questions. College and jobs, when you mess up, that's great. And all the time.
All the time.
Advice all the time. Yeah. When you don't know what to do, when I'm confused, and dealing with drama. All right. Those are great things to seek advice on. So
Yeah.
cool. I like that.
Next one.
What's the next one?
Next one. A topic you don't want to discuss with your parents.
Ooh,
Getting deep.
getting deep.
Getting real.
Again, these are anonymous, so it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to see. I should have told that beforehand, and we probably get a few more honest answers.
Yeah.
The
that's
talk. First one. The
Ooh.
talk. All right.
I can understand that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Relationships, mental health, any type of struggle. All right. Got a couple of those. Social life. Another one, just hard time opening about pretty much anything. Struggles from apathy to other problems in their life, problem areas. Another one said their faith. So yeah, that's could be hard sometimes if they don't share the same views or the pressure or you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Girls, sex, dating, boys, college. Don't want to discuss college. All right, those expectations, and depression. All right, so there's a pretty good list, and I bet we could add a lot more to
Yeah.
that. The things that just we don't want to go there
Yeah.
and talk about these things. But thank you for those that sent those in. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That survey will stay open for a little bit, so you guys can send those in.
Yeah.
And
Link
just-
is in the description. Yeah.
It's in the description. Yeah.
Cool.
And last one for us.
Last question is, okay, a question your parents always ask you.
All right. So the things they ask you, if you recognize what comes out. So what'd you do today? They want to know what you're doing in your life.
Yep.
What did you learn? Classic. How was your day? Are you doing good? How was your day? How was your day?
Yep.
We got a lot of those. Did you do your chores? Question
Yeah.
mark. How are your grades? Why can't you just be a kid? I don't know where that one's coming from.
That's a hard one because
Yeah.
you get both sides of that. Parents don't want you to grow up, and also
Right.
they want you to grow up.
So many how are yous. What did you accomplish today? So a little more detailed, like having some goals maybe and actually be able to identify what you're getting
Yeah.
done. What are you hiding? Oh my goodness. That's like right to it. That's like,
Yikes.
what are you hiding? That's a great question if we're willing to be real and open
Yeah.
up. But I hope we're able to answer that question honestly. And if you have that relation with your parents, that's a fantastic question.
Yeah.
Have you created any new characters? So I'm guessing it's a video game
Or story. Someone's writing.
or a story, writing a story. Yeah. Hopefully not imaginary friends, but you never know.
Did you ever have an imaginary friend?
I don't. Maybe I not close. We didn't develop a bond enough for to like really stick around. I guess. long
Same.
enough, but
Yeah.
what productive thing have you done? Do you do drugs? That's a great question. Honestly, they come out and say it. It's a fear. I'm sure they have.
Yeah.
That's our culture, right?
Yeah.
So, we got through that. Thanks for answering all those questions, guys. And that's going to kind of lead us into what we're going to talk about. So,
Yeah.
why don't you
Yeah.
guys, we're going to give you about 10 seconds to go grab a Bible if you don't have it, because we're going to be looking at a Bible story, another character.
Bible time.
In a notebook, a pen if you can. Just take some notes, it helps. And I don't see, we got some chatting going on, but we're going to kind of focus in on here and finish up with getting in the Word and continuing in our Atypical series.
We're black.
And we're back. Okay,
Awesome.
There it is. All right. Before you jump into the next kind of